back in with the morning concoction. We have Digest Max. This has definitely been a staple and a game changer for me throughout this off season for sure. Every fucking morning without fail. We have 20 grams of this bad boy. And then, then we have 7 grams of HydroFlow by Conte. Banging, absolutely banging. I have this second, so I'll have the glutamine Digest Max and apple cider vinegar, 15 ml, and then I'll have the HydroFlow before the walk. Okay guys, welcome back. We are in for a full day of eating. I'm currently getting meal 1 ready, so I like some eggs with my pepper. So I like a lot of pepper on my eggs. But yeah, we have meal 1 going down to training day today. It's like doing 12 hours later. Fucking.
It's the double twist.
That's fucking hell. It has to be dispersed evenly, but it's a challenge because it can't fall off the plate and it can go everywhere. Really don't hang up. It's actually not that much coming out. Look. So actually, for all that work, like I didn't even get much out of it. But it has to be a twisty one, I can't just pour it on. We have meal 1 going down training day today. So a bit different to the last few full days of eating, which was being rest days, which I've showed you. So yeah, food today it's not a whole lot different, but it's slightly different, which I'll go through. Meal 1 is pretty similar, which I'll go through in a second. I even weigh out my ketchup as well. I weigh out everything, to be fair. But ketchup has to be evenly dispersed. I'm very OCD when it comes to my food and the way my meals are presented. All my meals look the same every single day. So like every day they're laid out the same, I eat them the same way. I don't know why. I have my morning subs here as well. As you will see, I had my concoction of my digestion, my poop shake, as I like to call it. And then I'll have the morning subs now just before I dig into this meal as well. So a lot of people hate tablets and they can't, you know, they have to take them one by one, but like, let me know, can you do your tablets all at once?
Yeah, what do we say?
What?
Pussies.
What's your gag reflex like? I got stage fright. I can usually do that in 1. We have some of today's food ready already for post-workout, etc.
Imagine if you started choking and had to do that thing.
What thing?
The thing that you get like behind someone.
Grab me from behind and like pull me up. You wouldn't be fucking listening, you can.
Well,
sumo wrestler.
it's a thought that counts.
So here she is. Here's meal 1, which is similar enough to rest day meal 1, to be fair. I have 80 grams of cream of rice, 100 grams of berries, obviously smothered with your cinnamon, 300 mils of egg whites, 3 full eggs, and then we have some sauerkraut, beetroot, and green beans, which will add up to 70 grams of veg. And then we have our bagel slim here at the moment. So that is meal 1. Absolutely beautiful as usual. Now with this meal 1, appetite is still very high at the moment. Food's going down super easy. So when appetite gets a little bit lower and I start to struggle from a hunger perspective, I will simply just mix this around to something a lot lower volume, because I'm going to be able to fit the calories that are in this into something a lot lower volume. So when hunger is higher, you can maximize the volume in your meals to satisfy you a little bit more. And then as you get a little bit more full and appetite drops off, you can manipulate the food sources to reduce the volume in that meal while still getting what you need from a macronutrient standpoint as well. So for example, when this meal kind of is pulled out, when appetite dies down, if it does, I'd probably go maybe just rice, beef, and maybe some macadamia nut oil as well with some fruit and veg, and that's going to go down like a lot easier than this in terms of the amount of volume in that meal. So again, just kind of see how you feel, what phase you're in, where appetite is at, and don't be afraid to realise that you can manipulate food sources to kind of suit you a little bit better depending on what phase you're in. Right, so we're back in for meal 2, which I have ready here. So before meal 2, after the first work block, I always go for a little walk, 5-10 minute walk. And I'm telling you, they're fucking getting harder because as you get into off season, obviously you carry around a lot more weight. So if you go into the gym and you pick up like a 20 kg weight and you carry that around with you in a bag for a day or for a walk, when you think about it, it's a lot more body weight. So yeah, them walks, I'm like, oh yeah, it feels like I'm carrying around a bit more weight now. But no, I love them little breaks to get out and just clear the head and get some fresh air, and obviously just keep digestion in a good spot throughout the day as well. So now we're back in for meal 2. Meal 1 goes in about 7:30, meal 2 goes in about 10, and then meal 3 pre-workout goes in about 12:15. So yeah, meal 2 is 100 grams of rice, jasmine rice as always. Sushi rice, I think I might try soon as well. Sushi rice, I haven't tried it before. Well, obviously having sushi, but I've never tried it with meals, but I may try it. Have 250 lean beef, 70 veg from green beans and peppers, and then I have, where is it? Oh yeah, 100 grams of berries. So that is meal 2. Condiments, as usual, mustard, the Cajun seasoning as well. Where are we? Mustard and this Cajun seasoning. They are my 2 go-tos. And then my usual 2 grams of salt on each meal. But yeah, meal 2. Here, rice, beef, veggies, mustard, seasoning, blueberries. That is going down as meal 2. Right, so pre-workout meal going down. This usually goes in about 60 to 75 minutes before a train, maybe 90 minutes on a leg day, just to make sure everything is digested and I'm going in with kind of not everything just sitting on my gut. I put this down and then I will get in a switch off a little bit after kind of a big morning of work. And then once training is over, back into that work mode again, and back to it. So got through this meal now. I like this meal. A lot of different components to it. So we have 150 grams of jasmine rice, 200 grams of chicken, peppers, 150 grams of banana, 100 grams of pineapple, and 20 grams of honey. So I like the different components of kind of carbs here, rather than just having like 200 plus grams of raw rice, which will settle me a lot more. So yeah, we have carbs, proteins, micronutrients, no fats in this meal. Oh, 100 grams of pineapple, 150 banana, there's our rice, our chicken, and then here is the honey, so 20 grams. I'll actually just go straight into the mouth job with this. I'm not going to put on anything. As I start to maybe lose appetite a little bit, I may just fucking like take out the mustard and peppers, put the banana and the pineapple in with the rice, and then put the honey over it as well. But right now, hunger is still high, so we will have them all separate and savor every bit. Okay, so I'm just getting intra-workout sorted. So here it is, the concoction in my 27 million times used water bottle. We have Carb Drive by Conte. I wonder if you can see me in this. Carb Drive by Conte, Mark 10 for your 10% off on the Conte website. But this is the carb powder that digests with me perfectly. I've used plenty in the past, and for me, I'm having 80 grams of this at the moment. So 80 grams of carbs intra-workout. So that better sit good on my stomach. That better be digesting very, very easily during a session. So for me, this goes down super smooth. Doesn't even feel like I'm having 80 grams of carbs intra-workout. So 80 grams from Carb Drive goes in. And when I'm mixing this as well, that's why like I want 2 liters with this. Like I want a good amount of mixing water with 80 grams of carbs, rather than, you know, just like a little shaker bottle. We have Essential Gains. So I go unflavoured with the Carb Drive, and then berry flavour with the Essential Gains, and it's beautiful. It goes down super smooth during the session. I have the glutamine that I used this morning as well. I put 5 grams of that in, and 5 grams of Conte creatine as well, which I put in the back. So 80 grams carb drive, 25 grams essential gains, 5 grams creatine, 5 grams glutamine, and that is my intra-workout concoction. Now, pre-workout at the moment, we have this, my trusty coffee cup. So I actually have 2 Nespresso pods.
Yeah.
2 Nespresso pods as my caffeine. And, oh shit, I actually haven't done this yet. Try me the shaker. And we have Mega Pump. We have 15 grams of Mega Pump going in pre as well. So that suits me perfectly. Leg days, I will have Conviction, which is a lot of caffeine, a lot of stimulants, but for push and pull days, for me, Mega Pump and 2 coffee pods definitely does the job. So this will be post-workout. I'll have this at the gym. I'll show you now just in case I forget when I'm actually there. So we have 150 grams of cookies and cream of rice. So that's a nice little vessel we have. 100 grams of berries, some cinnamon on there as well. Obviously salt in there. This is 50 grams of Cheerios. So that's going to go on top of there, but I can't put it in just yet because it will get soggy if I put it in and then leave it there. So I'll leave them crispy. I'll put them in after the session when I actually go to eat it. And then that is my whey, 60 grams of whey with this as well. And I will make that into paste and pour that over the top of this. Right, so I actually just propped my phone up here in the car, which actually works out grand. I feel like Sam Sulek doing this. But just outside the gym, after wrapping up that pull session, smashed. That was so good. I'm sore, I'm tight. I have deep tissue in the morning, rest day tomorrow, so I'm really looking forward to getting in the C&J and letting them do a job on me. But yeah, pull, boxed off, super session. Everything felt immense, felt really strong today to be fair. Body weight's up to just over 126, so like what, 279 this morning. And yeah, I feel strong for it as well as some of them movements. But yeah, that was post-workout boxed off. Beautiful, as you will see. I always eat post-workout in the gym at the tables after my session. I always finish the session and then like I'll get back to client messages, and then like 20 minutes after my session I'll get that meal boxed off. It takes me like 20 minutes to go home driving, not half an hour probably in traffic in the evenings. So I rather wait around, get some messages done, get back to clients, and then actually have post-workout in the gym, just so that when I get home, you know, I'm not rushing and trying to cram the meals in the evening together. At least I have like time to travel home and etc. And yeah, it just works out a lot better like that. Plus the gym, apart from training, it is a social time, you know, because other than that, I'm just in the house all day behind the laptop. So it's nice kind of seeing everyone in there and just, you know, sitting around after a session and just having a chat, etc. as well. But yeah, as you will see, post-workout meal, everything, there's a sequence to this, as I always say. So I put the whey over the cream of rice, then the cereal on top. Then the whey, I leave half the whey out, and then before I actually eat the Tupperware, I have the whey that's left in the Tupperware, the little one, to eat that on its own before I actually eat the bigger portion with the cream of rice, etc. in it as well. Right, so we are back from the gym. I have the last block of work boxed off. Everyone is sorted, everyone's seen it, everyone is happy. So now I can switch off for meal 5 and to chill, obviously with Jem, and watch something on Netflix as well. So Jem is going to have her coffee with a sprinkle of hot chocolate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's the one.
And I am going to have my meal 5. So I have 100 grams of rice, 250 grams of chicken, my 70 grams of veg from the peppers and the green beans again. Seasoning, mustard, salt as usual. And then I have my 100 grams of apple and 20 grams of almond butter. This is a combo. This is banging. Almond butter or peanut butter with chopped up apple. This is really fucking good. But my almond butter is actually hard here because I didn't mix it properly. But if you have the apple and then you have like almond butter like drizzled over it, that's the one.
I do right here.
Jem doesn't rate it, but my blue light blocking glasses here. I'm not going to put these on and show you how bad they look on, but I'll put these on while I'm watching TV to make sure that I block blue light. And these actually do work for me personally. They really help me kind of switch off. And we're in to wrap up the day with the last meal, meal 6, and then it's time to hit the hay. So last meal is something sweet. So we have yogurt and whey with berries and cinnamon, of course. Then we have cream of rice, the new custard cream one, and berries as well with cinnamon on that, and 20 grams of almond butter. So this is the last meal. So there we have the yogurt. This is actually the yogurt that I use, and then frozen berries from Aldi are king, and then the Aldi cinnamon as well. So that is 300 yogurts, 30 whey, and that is 80 berries. And then we have 50 grams cream of rice, we have 20 berries, and 20 almond butter. Raspberries in here go banging with the cream of rice. Blueberries has to be a little bit of spice, a little bit of variety in there. So that is last meal. Beautiful. That is a run through of a full day of eating at the moment on the training day, a breakdown of kind of calories and macros, etc. as well. I think it works out as what, over like 5'1", 5'2", so 5,100, 5,200 calories. I'll be up on the screen anyway for you to have a look. But that is the breakdown. That is where fuel is at the moment. Still not the highest mine has ever been at, but it's getting up there now, you know, as we start to kind of push things up deeper into this off season. Still feel really good, still feel relatively light, relatively hungry as well. Still not struggling at all from a food standpoint, so still plenty of runway left in here. But that is where we are sitting at the moment. Quick, straight to the point, showing you through the meals, showing you through kind of what I'm having and the way I'm structuring that food up at the moment. As you will see, it's still very simple, you know, rice, main carb source. We have bagels, cream of rice, fruit, a lot of fruit, and then chicken and beef as the meat sources, with eggs and whey as the protein sources basically. So, and yogurt obviously as well. So very simple, same foods across pretty much every meal. I choose the carb source, the protein source, the fat sources that I truly fucking enjoy. Because if I choose the foods I enjoy, I'm gonna look forward to every single meal, which as you can see, I clearly do. So that's the setup. 6 meals plus the intra-workout shake, drink, if you want to call it that. But yes, that is all for now, guys. I'm gonna eat this, I'm gonna get to bed. Please do like, share as well. I'd really appreciate that if you do enjoy these, and subscribe, and yes, follow along the rest of this off season.